Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Super Sentai Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, try to do my best not to breach on hot during this other podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Now, if you're over 18, then it's good to watch this audio podcast recording. So with this everything out of the way, let's get into the latest episode of King-Ohger. So basically, Gaburicalibur used his power to send to separate the King-Ohgers and send them to Tokyo in a different dimension from their planet Terran. So basically, the Kyoryugers got separated in different parts of Tokyo. So basically, Kaguraga was on his own. Garrett and Yama were together. Himo, Jeremy, and Rita are together in different parts of Tokyo. So basically, and so basically, since the Rangers are not from so basically Tokyo is it's very clear, it's pretty obvious that that Tokyo does not exist in the world of the Kyoryugers. Tokyo does not exist in the universe where the Kyoryugers are from. So basically, what the hell is this place and whatnot? And basically, we see the D-Boss army. Those are the bad guys. The foot soldiers of the D-Boss army attacking, bringing people look like they're hypnotized or something like that, and to the D-Boy base and whatnot. And basically, Gary and Yama felt like maybe these guys are working with Dugwa and the space bugwa, and they started to attack them and basically try to help the people that they were taken away and whatnot. And basically, out of nowhere, we see Soji showed up, aka Q Green. Soji showed up, the Green Ranger of the Q Ranger showed up, kicking ass with a wooden stick, with a wooden sword stick, and basically, fighting off the foot soldiers. So basically, Yama and Jiren, they're like, what, let's not play games with these fools. Let's more thought. So basically, for some reason, Yama couldn't transform into his Ranger form, but Garen was able to transform into his Ranger form and basically taking out some foot soldiers. And basically, Soji was hoping out, so basically Soji and Yama were working together, taking out the foot soldiers along with Garen. But one of the foot soldiers were monster-sized, and basically out of nowhere, we see this dude kind of wearing, King's jacket, who King is Kyoryuger Red, and basically, out of nowhere, use a Gaburicalibur sword to slice this monster in half, and basically destroying the giant foot soldier monster by slicing in half. But doing so broke the sword blade. Turned out this dude name is Prince, and basically, Soji was kind of shocked when Gary transformed into a ranger, and he felt like, oh, you guys must be a Sentai King, but based on your clothes, based on some of your clothes, you guys are clearly not from around here. And basically, so basically, Garen and Yama was like, what the hell is going on here? What is this place? This is Tokyo. And basically, I never heard of a land named Tokyo. So basically, it's clearly you guys are not from around here. So basically, after Sophie snapped Prince in the head for breaking the blade off the Gaburicalibur sword, and they said let's go somewhere to talk about this. So anyway, we see Kaguraga in an indoor in an indoor farm, looking at grapes and whatnot, minding how big and ripe they are. And the old man who wanted to play said like, "Oh, try some." And they went outside. Kagura said, these are good my grapes that I grow in my kingdom." And so basically, the old man was like, "Oh, I see. So you some type of king somewhere?" We're having a conversation with the old man out of nowhere. We see this D-boss monster named Sea King. It's like this chimera, all the D-boss, all the D-boss bosses, all the D-boy generals from the Kyoryuger series mixed together. Sinking used the staff to steal, like to steal the old man's energy or something like that. And basically, Kaguraga was like, Kaguraga was like, that's messed up, and he tried to force, but he couldn't. And basically, so basically, Kaguraga was holding his own against Sinking, and out of nowhere, Noble King Blue shut up. It's like, what the hell? Because, no, he's too strong for you. And Kaguraga said, no, he's not too strong for me. I am a Kyoryuger. I'm a Kyoryuger Ranger. And so basically, and Noble was like, all right then, all right then. So another Sentai is your power, a Sentai King too. So basically, let's retreat, let's take the old man and retreat. And that's what they did. The guy raised the Sea King and came to the help of Noble, and it took him somewhere to lay low for a minute. As for Himo, Jeremy, and Rita, they were somewhere in the forest. They stumbled on these ruins, and they went inside this ruin, and there was this big picture on the wall of the Kyoryugers, basically. What are the Kyoryugers? We see this big stone wall with pictures of the key rangers, the Zords and each of the key rangers on the wall and whatnot. And basically, it turns out this place, was our archaeology site, being examined by Ian, aka Key Black. So basically, Key Black is like, hey, hey, what you guys doing here? This is an archaeology site. I'm the archaeologist. My name's Ian. So basically, he tried to put the moves on Hemo, but Hemo was not. But Rita was not. Hemo was kind of flattered, but Rita was not happy. Was not trying to have this. Was asking, what the hell are we and whatnot? What the hell is this place? So basically, I've been studying these ruins and whatnot. Et cetera, et cetera. Spreading what Ian's doing here. I'm an archaeologist. I'm studying this place. Especially this picture on the stone wall about us Kyoryugers, from our past and whatnot, blah blah. And basically, like it goes. So basically, it's clear we're not from. Jeremy said clearly we're not from here and whatnot. And basically, and Ian said, maybe I can seduce you to place we can get, and that way we get you more answers what the hell is going on here. So anyway, so basically all the Rangers gathered at some warehouse where all the people are hiding from the D-Boss, hiding from the D-Boss army. So basically, Amy was, so Noble, Soji, and Ian gathered all the key ogres into this warehouse, along with Prince as well. So anyway, according to Ian, he said 10 years ago the King Ogres, and they 10 years ago the Kyoryugers, we Kyoryugers took down the D-boy army 10 years ago. But some new guy, along with a new leader of the D-boy army, managed to take over Tokyo and basically took our boat source, and therefore we can transform. And also that monster, that D-boy monster, is taking people's brave energy, and therefore that's why people are looking like zombies, because there's Seeking is taking people's brave energy from them, and basically people are like like these zombies, like these mindless zombies, and just just being gathered around by the Devoid army. So anyway, King and Uchi, King being the Red Ranger of the Kyoryuger, and Uchi the Gold Ranger, took Prism to find Deathlock and try to take him down. So basically, before they got cut off for their Ranger powers, King and the Uchi took Prism, the Zord, into outer space looking for Deathlock. So basically, King and Uchi are not on the Earth. They went to track down Deathlock, who is currently in their universe. Who's currently in the King of the universe. But lucky for us, we got a Prince came from an alternate timeline to help us out to deal with the D-Boss army. But he doesn't. But he's very powerful, but he's not able to transform to unlock his ranger powers yet. So basically, Prince is from a alternate timeline, and basically he came from that timeline to help the Q Rangers out, So basically, the King Older, like Garen said, before if we do find a way to go back home to our own universe, we want to help you guys out before we do. So basically, so both groups agree that we should work together and help King unlock his ranger powers, and also help deal with the D-Boy army. So anyway, seeking meanwhile at the D-Boy army's headquarters, seeking was telling the new leader of the D-Boy army that that there's another Sentai team here, and basically blah blah, and this new leader is named D Both, who is the new head of the D Boss army. D Both said, "Don't worry, well we'll find him and destroy him and destroy them along with the key, what's left of the key ogres, along with the key ogres." So anyway, it turns out that Amy is not with them. Mm. Amy, who is key pink, is looking for where the where the new leader of the depot stashed their boat swords, and where they put the boat swords at, and basically trying to free them, and therefore allow them to morph. So basically, the next day, Yama managed to fix the broken, gobble caliber sword that King used to take down that giant foot soldier, and actually they broke, and made some improvements to it. And basically Gary said, like, what, we're gonna fight, and this fight will help you unlock your ranger powers and whatnot, and allow you to morph. So basically the fight went, so basically Prince and Garen started the fight, and basically, Garen managed to hold his own against, Garen. Garen was in range mode, but Prince managed to managed to fight against Garen in range mode, and basically the spirit of Garen's red Beetlezoid kind of fused with a beast berry that Prince was carrying around in his jacket pocket, and therefore allow him to transform into a Kyoryuger, like this armor red version of Q Red Carnival, like an armored version of Q Red Carnival mixed with the Q Ranger chest outfit. So basically, with this new power, him and the other Rangers, took on the took on the Devor's army, and basically, King and I mean, so basically, Garen and Prince more up, and basically used their power to take down Chicken, the Devor's monster, and managed to free all the brave energy that he stole from people. But the Devo, the leader of the new leader of the Devo, showed up and used that energy to make himself grow monster size. And while that was going on, Ian discovered more things, discovered more pictures from the stone wall. So the Kabuto Castle, it might be the way for them to go home. So basically, Ian and Jeremy went back to the ruins and discovered more pictures on the bottom of on the wall, and they saw the Kabuto Castle had might be their tickets to go home to their own universe again and whatnot. And basically, that's how the episode ended on this note. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Good, bad, or just okay? Please let me know in the comments below. Anyway, sign off. One.